Exactly 749 days ago, we stood on this exact spot and celebrated the groundbreaking of this project. There was a great deal of hoopla. Today, 750 days, and I checked, that includes the leap year that intervened, the Mercado, Estrella del Mercado is a done deal. I think she speaks for herself. What do you think?
Today represents a triumph for so many people who worked so hard to see this project through completion. And this project provides two key benefits for the Barrio Logan community: affordable housing for community residents, about 92 units, and jobs for San Diegans, 400 construction and consulting jobs while this is being built. More importantly, mixed-use projects like the Mercado provide residents with a safe, permanent place to live and greater access to retail and services. The region also benefits because transit-oriented connected communities often result in less energy use, reduced transportation costs for residents, and we're only about a block and a half off the Orange Line, and that's really exciting for community members. We hope to see more projects like this, and we can't wait for the completion of this one.
Starting with a dream and marching down a path. Back in 1982, I remember that, and Rachel Ortiz was here in 1982 also, talking about moving forward with a central revitalizing project that includes business opportunities, that includes neighborhood serving retail, that is going to set a new path for a community to return to its old glory days of having a tightly knit community where people lived in prosperity and worked to create a brighter future for their families. That's what the whole concept revolved around. So coming closer with this project is not only a fulfillment of that dream, but also a message to the people of the community of San Diego that your government is listening and your government is working to restore your faith in its government, but to create a healthy, vibrant community that you all deserve to live in.
This was a struggle, like a lot of the struggles that those of us who have lived here in Barrio Logan are well aware of. And as a child growing up and crossing between these two new developments with empty lots, when I was little, going to school at Perkins right down the street, you know, the image of empty dirt lots is not something that's really, well, it's impactful, but not in necessarily a good way for a community and not for young people. And so just the fact that we've developed these two lots, and there's more to come, we've been working with the Community College District across the street on National, across the street on Main, and we're working to develop those lots into things that are positive things for the community as well. But for a young person to see an investment like this in the community, I can tell you as someone who experienced the dirt lots, this means a lot. It means that we believe in this community, that we believe that good things can happen in this community.
Housing Commission is thrilled to be a part of this landmark development. The Estrella del Mercado now houses 92 families, and it's one of the most exciting developments this region has ever seen. It's highly walkable and very transit-oriented, and both of those things are extremely important to the Housing Commission because it gives workforce families convenient access to jobs and transportation. The Housing Commission invested $7 million to acquire the land for Estrella del Mercado and assist Chelsea Investment Corporation with a loan for the $43 million development right here behind me. The rental homes at Estrella del Mercado will remain affordable for 99 years, and they're restricted to families whose incomes are between 30% and 60% of the area median income for San Diego County. That equates to a one-bedroom unit starting at $432 and a three-bedroom unit starting at $573. No wonder they leased up in a day and a half.
To be able to pull this feat together in the time frame that we did, and with Jim pushing us and Tim Baker pushing us every step of the way to get the project built, get these families moved in, and we did it. It's exciting to see 92 families now with ocean views, you know, and just the best looking project. So I just wanted to really thank everybody for coming together and for the support that you've given us. all of us are just truly grateful to all of you.
We're very involved. This is a complex financing. It's a great project, and most of all, we're so happy that 92 people get to call this place home. And spread the word. You know, it was mentioned about jobs. Housing is where jobs sleep at night. And so we're glad to be a part of it.
This land was vacant for many years. This rightly brought the scrutiny of accountability for the use of these funds, with the possibility, very strong possibility, that they could be recaptured. And this project, we might not have been here today. However, with a vigilant but patient community development staff in Los Angeles and our office continued to speak for the needs of this community and the promise that such a project would give, along with the strong support of community stakeholders, and we see them here, Rachel, Diane Tekvorian, and others, and many, many more, who we weathered the storms, and what seemed like an endless journey has brought us to here.
I didn't know I was going to speak today, so I'm going to speak from the heart. Because Logan Heights is in my heart and all of your hearts. Barrio Logan is a particular planning area of Logan Heights. I wanted to just thank Jess Haro. Jess Haro was the first Chicano council member, period, and we were lucky to have him representing our district. And he called me into the office one day and he says, you know, you guys are picketing and picketing and picketing and you're preaching to the choir. He says, what you need is a land use plan. I don't know what that meant. And so he went on to say that every 10 years the Coastal Commission does a local coastal plan update, and this is your chance to seize that opportunity to change the zoning in Barrio Logan. So that was had me like crazy. I don't know what that meant. I remember the very first thing everybody wanted was a supermercado. And then from there, it grew to other things that we needed. And there was a struggle to get it approved because the industrial sector at that time wanted this land too. So we've been back and forth on that for many, many years. But I want to thank the Padres Unidos del Barrio, who are the Parents United of the Barrio. We call them PUB, who fought very hard for all the things that were in that plan. And that's where it came from, was from that plan. Rich, thank you for taking the steps to... I know you explained to me what redevelopment meant after Jess did my head like this about land use plan changes and zoning ordinances and so forth. And with that, I would ask Father Brown to come up to please do the blessing of the building. We call him El Padre del Barrio Emeritus from Our Lady of Guadalupe Church. Father Brown.